Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Zane and today we'll be having a look at Robinhood. There's a few things that we have to go through today. One is, what is Robinhood exactly? What do they do? After that, we'll have a look at Robinhood involvement in cryptocurrency. We'll also take a look at the controversy between GameStop shares and Robinhood. But perhaps most important to this video is Robinhood IPO. Robinhood upcoming IPO will actually take place on the 28th of this month, July, because I'm making the video on the 27th. So we've got one day before this share goes for its IPO. It's already been filed and it will be going through the New York Stock Exchange. Now, before we get this video started, I must declare this video is not financial advice. This video is not supposed to be taken as financial advice. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes and for educational purposes as well. So what exactly is Robinhood? Now, Robinhood is a financial service company whose mission is to democratize finance for all by offering commission-free trading on individual companies, options, ETFs, and cryptos. Now, in addition, the company also offers cash management accounts and cryptocurrency trading, because traditionally, buying shares, you'd usually have to go through a broker. But in the modern age that we're currently in, it's quite easy to download an app like Robinhood or Free Trade, depending on where you are in the world, and purchase shares directly from those apps. It's also traditional to download an app like Binance or Coinbase, and you can just purchase crypto straight from those apps. However, what's unique about Robinhood is that they trade cryptocurrency and shares and stocks. In fact, it's so unique that I don't know of any other company that does this. So this puts them in a unique position because they are supplying people with almost every investment instrument you could ever think of, crypto and shares and stocks. That's unheard of. Now, at the moment, I believe Robinhood is available in the United States. I don't know about Canada, but as for me, I live in the UK and Robinhood is not available in the UK. In fact, last year, 2020, they were supposed to be working on the UK version of their app, but because of the COVID pandemic, it really changed a lot of things around the world, including Robinhood mindset on coming to the UK. But I still think that they're missing out on a huge market in the UK. A product like Robinhood is heavily needed in the UK and other European countries as well. Now, within the app, users can search for stocks and shares and see prices and activity dating back as far as 5 years, and analytical rating related to companies they're interested in, as well as similar stocks to invest in. Now, every purchase can be made in shares or dollars. Robinhood is good at finding a clever way for you to pay money to them for these extra services, for these extra support system. Because if you want your business to do well, you want to provide as much service as possible. You want your service to be the best that they can be. And options through their brokerage account, the orders are sent to the market makers for execution. Those market makers then offers rebates to brokerage that are typically better priced than exchanges. So in addition, Robinhood Crypto receives volume rebates from trading venues, access to Morningstar research reports and NASDAQ level 2 market data, larger instant deposits, and margin investing. Members of the Gold program pay a $5 service fee, and those who use more than just $1,000 of margin will pay $2.5 in a yearly interest. Robinhood receives an interchange fee from Sutton Bank for issuing the Robin offered in connection with a brokerage account. Robinhood Securities and Robinhood's Financial also receives fees from program banks for sweeping funds to them. So that was a quick look on how Robinhood makes its money. It can insure your money up to $500,000 US. That's $500,000, including $250,000 for claims for cash. Now, what exactly can we expect from the Robinhood IPO? Now, based on the evaluation, it's evaluated up to $35 billion. Now, Robinhood is selling 52.3 million shares in its IPO that are worth around $2 billion US, between $2 billion US and $2.2 billion. Now, another 2.6 million shares are being offered by existing shareholders, while its underwriting banks have the option to purchase a further 5.5 million shares in the transaction. Now, there's a rough estimate of where the shares could be priced. Based on most articles, they're all suggesting that shares will be priced between $38 and $52. That's in the US, of course, that's in US dollars. It states that Robinhood share prices will be around $18. So I don't know how accurate this could be, but the general consensus says it should be around $38 or $42. Now, as for the current worth of Robinhood, first, Robinhood post IPO simple share count is expected to be 835 million shares. So it looks like we've got an estimate number on the amount of shares that will be available as max supply, for now at least, until they split their shares if they decide, or however they decide to go forward in the future after the IPO. But post IPO, you're looking around 835 million shares in supply. Because the share supply is extremely high, I do believe that the price of the Robinhood share on the first day alone is not just going to double, it's not just going to triple. I think we might actually see a decrease in the share price on its initial first day of IPO, similar to what happened to Coinbase. Now, I'd say at 35 billion, I'd say that's a little bit undervalued, in my opinion, for a company such as Robinhood. But because the share supply is so high, I do believe that the share price will ultimately be lower than we expect after the first day of IPO. So there's been a great deal of controversy surrounding GameStop shares and surrounding Robinhood itself. Allow me to explain to you in brief. So around late November, December last year, a certain little movement started to pick up a lot of steam. Was meme investing, a new type of investing, a new type of online community where people decide what to invest in. And a Reddit group called WallStreetBets actually made this idea extremely popular and helped GameStop share to skyrocket. A lot of people buy shares when they think the price is going to go up in the future. Also want to profit when the share price goes down. So what they do is that they borrow shares, wait until the price go down. There is something that's called shorting stocks and shares. And a lot of institution and big investors, they do this quite a lot. Basically, they borrow shares when they believe that the share price is going to fall, when they believe that the company is going to fail and the share price is going to go low a lot. Basically, imagine if I borrowed GameStop shares on the 27th of January at the price of $347 and I waited until the share price goes down to around $40. I borrowed a share from you, so I owe you one share. But try to understand, I do not owe you $347. I owe you one share, and at the current time, it's only worth $40, which means that I just made $307 because I knew the share price was going to go down, or I suspected that the share price was going to go down. So I borrowed a share from you and I gave you back that share at a lower price. But I made money simply because I owe you one share. I don't owe you $347 because that wasn't the agreement. I owe you one share at any given price. So this works really good when the price of the share goes down. But when the price of the share goes up further, well, the short sellers, they lose money. Because a lot of investors were shorting GameStop shares when the price was extremely low. Lower than $14, lower than even $10. So initially, they thought the price was going to go down even further, but a miracle happened. The price actually went up. That person, their share, and the price of the share is a lot more expensive, so you need to give them that share that is worth that exact amount. This is how short selling works. So you profit when the share price goes down, but if it goes up, you lose, and you lose big time. And short sellers have had a history of picking on companies to short sell, including Tesla. Short sellers have had a history of targeting Tesla because a lot of people, including a lot of short sellers, they thought Tesla was gonna fail. And they targeted Tesla back when Tesla was worth less than $50, back when Tesla was worth less than $100, less than $200. But guess what? Tesla rose to the occasion and they broke many unexpected barriers. So typical people, we don't really do it because it's complicated, but rich people can afford to do this on a much bigger scale. So yeah, a lot of people online, they thought this was unfair. So they thought, what if the price of the shares went up instead of down? Well, a lot of short sellers, investors, would lose a lot of money if the share price went up. And this is what started the meme investing. And GameStop share was the first one to profit. And they're still profiting because right now their shares are worth around $183. This was my video on GameStop shares. This was my video on Robinhood and Robinhood upcoming IPO. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been really educational. It's been really fun to make this video. So thank you for watching, subscribe, and of course, I will see you in the next one.